But I'm also well aware of the trade-offs for me, because I'm like, I understand my why. I understand why I am doing this and how it fits into my overall priority list of all the other stuff, which nicely segues into the final thing here. Well, it's not the final thing. There's one more thing after this. And we've touched on this before, but again, as we said repeatedly, the reason we're repeating this stuff, the reason we're going over and over and over it, is because people just skip these steps. People go, oh, I've done this. I've done, half of what they said. That's good enough, right? It's not good enough. So what we really need to do is have our priority list, right? You've done all the stuff. You've got your why behind it. Just make sure that that does actually align back with your priority list. Make sure it does actually go, okay, I've done my SMART goal setting. I've gone through, the actual specific goal. I've gone through some process goals. I've, really assessed my why behind this. Now go back and go, okay, does this fit in with my priority list? How do I prioritize this versus all the other stuff? How does this look into my overall priority list on a day-to-day basis? How much time, mental energy, whatever, am I allocating towards this versus the other stuff that, maybe I don't care about or I do care about? Where's the time sink here? How much, what's the investment, right? You need to have that priority list. You need to have your goals prioritized, because again, if you don't have a priority list, you don't know how to allocate your time. You're pissing in the wind here and hoping you hit the bullseye, right? So we need to have that priority list, right? What actually matters to you? Why does it matter to you? Again, very simple step, but people very often forget it. They just go, it's fine. I know I want to do this thing. Okay, we all know you want to do this thing, but how does it fit in relative to the other things you want to do? Because again, we're talking here 90 years. That's all you have. Some things you can't even do it in the last couple of years of your life. You're not going to go, oh yeah, I'm a 90-year-old and I'm going to pick up marathon running. Some people do, but it's probably not the time to be picking it up, right? So we need to have that clear priority list. We need to have clear rationales for why we are prioritizing something over another thing, and why it all matters to you. You need to have that mapped out, right? So you need to have the why, you need to have the priority list, and then you actually have to go, okay, am I actually being true with what I care about in terms of how you're actually currently living your life? And again, you often see this where someone goes, I want to achieve XYZ, and then you look at how they're spending their life and they're like, I want to have these education goals, and they're spending 2 hours per night watching Netflix, just fucking random comedies. And you're like, okay, yeah, we all need to wind down at the end of the day. That's fine. I'm not saying take it away from you, right? But why are you doing 2 hours of it? Can we do an hour of this and do an hour of study towards your goal? Okay, cool. At least we've got some sort of momentum towards your goal now. I'm never one to say we have to completely cut out all happy habits, we'll call them. But we need to make sure that what we're doing aligns with our priority list, right?